Oh, good morning, madam.
Oh, good morning.
Oh, just a moment. I've got a step for you.
Oh, that's wonderful. The TX1 had this wonderful step, and my cabbie brought it round to me, and it was such a surprise because I thought I'm going to have to struggle in here. He brought it round, and I could simply step onto the step, obviously, and into the cab, and that was great. One of the biggest difficulties of getting into taxis is struggling into the back seat, and that is a real problem. And there was this seat brought round to me, and the cabbie moved it back into place, and it was as though I hadn't had to struggle at all. It was wonderful. I really liked that.
Okay, let's take that seat, Bill.
That's great. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon.
Today, the issue of accessibility for all has never been more important. Increasingly, large numbers of the community feel left out due to the bad planning of public transport facilities. Thankfully, this is now being addressed by some local authorities and manufacturers. Over the last 20 years, LTI has worked with those involved with disability and now manufactures one of the most accessible vehicles ever produced. However, government regulations do not specify a definition of accessibility or the number of vehicles required, and this can allow the promotion of unsuitable products, leading to problems for customers. Disability is a social barrier, and this presentation demonstrates the clear advantages of a purpose-built vehicle with its inclusive design for maximum access, and the role it can play in breaking down barriers.
On the TX1, the ramp access was not too bad. The ramp is sufficient for my wheelchair. The headroom, more than adequate, lots of room, don't need to duck as you go through the door. The turning circle is fairly tight but easily manageable.
What can you say? Everyone knows all over the UK that if they see a taxi, they know that the turning circle is brilliant, and it is brilliant.
In the TX1, once the car was actually moving, the chair was reasonably stable because the locking positions were fairly low down, and they were actually locked at the front of the chair, so under braking and acceleration there was very little opportunity for the chair to tip backwards or forwards.
TX1 is a professional made taxi. Other vehicles don't come anywhere near it. If a good carpenter wants to knock a nail in, he gets a good hammer. If you want to get a good cab, you've got to have a TX1. That's all. There is no other cab as far as I'm concerned. I enjoy driving the TX1. It's a joy to drive. You can drive it for 12 hours. The seating, the driving position, the controls, they're all made professionally